Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Uh, the thumbnail that you see on the video there about the pretty sunset in the Philippines is kind of misleading because if you look around here, there is no sunset. In fact, I'm sitting out here on, I call this a porch, they call it another room, because of the television going on in the other room. But I am doing this video for a couple of reasons. One, because I want to see whether or not the thumbnail that I put up on the YouTube algorithm will help get anyone to view the video. Uh, so it has nothing to do with the sunset in the Philippines. That's a pretty picture I took down there at the beach and found this little app, and I cut myself in there and I learned how to text some words on it. And that is how they make a thumbnail. Mine, by the way, is not professional, but it's my first whack at it, so I'm going to see how it goes. But a little story about this YouTube thing that I find interesting and I want to share. I was in contact with another YouTuber. I'm not going to mention their channel because that's not something I would do. But those that know me know I'm pretty much about helping folks, even at my own detriment most of the time. So I'm thinking, well, I might find a good old boy here that might give my channel a referral. I ain't talking about coming on there and sitting down and doing an interview. A lot of bloggers do that to get the channel started. I was just suggesting to this person and ask them to consider looking at the content and seeing if they would mention my channel to their viewers, because obviously they have a wider audience of viewers. My sphere of influence is not too big. I'm a pretty old guy. Most everybody I know done died or dead. They are about getting there. Like I figured, I only got a few subscribers when I put this request out, and I want to give a shout out to Hannah Barksdale and Miss Brittany Moore. Both of those people are therapists there in the States and dear friends, and I want to thank you right now for your support. I don't know if this thing's going to go anywhere or not, but thank you and best of luck in your endeavors with your career. Okay, back to my story. This old boy come back with a text and said, well, congrats on your YouTube channel, but unfortunately your content isn't the kind that going to generate a lot of interest on YouTube with videos. Well, let's see. I kind of agree with that. I mean, you know, I remember sitting in a lot of treatment centers and watching Father Martin and Earl Cannonball and some of the other old timers doing videos on recovery. And I'm sure most of the time my mind wandered out of the building. There's some dogs out there having a party. I don't know what it is. I can't edit it. So bear with me a minute. If they don't die, I guess they'll get better. Have mercy. This is the Philippines, guys. This is raw, unedited, and this is the Philippines. They got dogs and chickens and roosters and goats. And well, I got 3 pigs now. We bought some pigs because my sister-in-law, or wannabe sister-in-law, whatever you want to term it. She was bored and wanted something to do, so we got some pigs. And anyway, we're raising pigs, and they take those things and they sell them here because they ate the heck out of pork here. Anyhow, back to what I was talking about. Uh, the gentleman congratulated me on my channel, and then he politely let me know he didn't think it was going to do well. Of course, I understand this is not the kind of content that you would, hey, I think I'll sit down and watch something to do recovery. No, these usually are people that are hurting, that need it. And I don't even have a tripod, so my thing's bouncing around here. I'm holding. I guess the end game for me, my goal here, is that if I can reach one person out here in YouTube land or wherever this video ends up, and it makes sense that, or at least gets them to thinking about doing something different, then I guess I could say that my video served its purpose. Ideally, I'd love to see these videos end up in a treatment center, played on the TV somewhere. I try not to make them too long because folks don't pay attention too long anyway. Our attention span is, I got to be careful what I say about YouTube, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Short attention span. So I am appealing to anyone watching the video to like and subscribe and comment. And not only that, share the video with some of your friends. Just send it some of them and encourage them to send somebody. Because, boy, I make a red cent on a YouTube video, I have to have 1,000 subscribers. Now, even when you get there, you have to apply for a license, and you don't make much money. I mean, it's something to do, and again, for me, it's a way to reach out to folks that, because all across the Philippines, I'm sure somebody speaks some English, even broken English, enough to understand if they come across this video and they have a problem with drugs or alcohol or any other issue along that line. Maybe it'll help them stop and think. Now, as far as referrals and resources, I don't have any here. The very organization I came from, the Salvation Army, I think they have 2 here in the Philippines, and I'm going to tell you something you'll learn about the Philippines. They don't answer the phone. I mean, I called several months before I left the States, literally several months, trying to get in touch with the Salvation Army here, and ended up getting no response. And I went to a expat forum group and appealed to someone locally to make a call for me to them, because I figured, well, if I can't get to them long distance at X number of whatever it was a minute, you guys know what it is if you're making international calls, to call for me. And I never got a response back, even from the response I got back from the expat forum group is that the gentleman who tried, nobody ever answered the phone. So as far as referrals and resources here, I don't really know the scope of that. I have a pretty good idea there ain't much, but again, in my area, I'm certain there's not much. That's why I was trying to start at least a meeting, an open meeting for 12 steps, or just to get together for just a support group. And like I said, it's going to be a challenge. So if anyone is out there, again, please like and subscribe to the channel. And not only do that, send it to your friends. I mean, all they got to do is subscribe. It helps the algorithm grow, and it will definitely help me, because these old boys that I talk to on the YouTube blogging network want a tad more money than what I'm going to be giving somebody to say, hey, go watch this old boy's channel. Nobody don't want to watch anyway. I think you know where I'm going with this. Anyway, guys, if you'd like to see some videos of the Philippines, I don't do a lot of traveling. I've been around for necessities here. Uh, Traveling here is not like in our country. You can't even go 90 miles here to the next town without a half a day's travel on a bus on a road that's got more potholes than back roads up there in Theodore somewhere. It's just unreal, the infrastructure here in the area that I'm in. So give me some suggestions. I mean, make a comment about what you would like to see on the blog, uh, if anything. I mean, if you're interested in some sites or topics, I'm open to trying to see if I can't provide some of that kind of stuff. Because I'm very aware that these kinds of sessions are boring, especially after about 30 seconds. So thank you for your time, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.